Now, when it comes to textual PLC programming paradigms, structured text really is the gold standard. When you look at this, if you have any familiarity whatsoever with computer programming, if you've ever worked with Java or C or something like that, you're going to look at this and say, man, I already know exactly what's going on. And that's why this is so good, because one, it's really compatible with PC or, Linux or, any other kind of platform like that. If you're programming for one of the languages supported on a computer operating system, then looking at this, you're going to have a very easy time going back and forth or transitioning from one to the other. So this looks and works a lot like modern programming languages, even something like JavaScript. If you know that, looking at this, you already know what's going on. So for people who increasingly today have computer programming experience, whenever they look at this, they're not at all intimidated. They know what's going on. So it has some of the benefit of instruction list. It's fast, it's textual. You can write this stuff real quickly, especially if you're, comfortable typing. But again, we still don't have graphical representations. So if we're only worried about making the machine work, then structured text is awesome. And it's, out of all of the PLC programming languages, it's the most compatible between platforms. You can oftentimes copy out your structured text from one environment, paste it right into another one, and especially if you stuck to the standard and you didn't get too far into the, divergent aspects of that particular manufacturer, then, these are very compatible and they're very easy to migrate between platforms. So they're fast, they're intuitive if you're a programmer. If you're not a programmer, then these things are horribly intimidating because they're not graphical at all, and you really can't look at this and troubleshoot as well as you could if you were using something like ladder logic. So it's good, it's fast, it's compatible, but it is not graphical. You don't get the pretty pictures. You don't get the bird's eye view. You don't get to see what's going on. So depending on your needs and considerations, structured text is often amazing. More times than not, this is something that you want to use here and there, but probably not base your whole machine on.